Okay, so we're doing a netting job here at a large Amazon distribution facility. So I shoot a couple pins on each truss and then run a wire across, and then 2 support wires will hold that up. Yeah, we put 2 pins in here, 2 clips here to keep it so it's pulling on 2 pins. The tension's not pulling out one, versus like these guys here, which are really just more of a guide, and then just to spread out the tension on the wire when the net gets attached. Right here, I'm installing a turnbuckle, which helps pull tension on the wire. I hold this part of the turnbuckle right here. That way it keeps that on, and this screws these both together. That pulls the tension on this. If I didn't hold on to this, it would just spin around. It wouldn't do anything. We've just installed our wire on the trusses, and right now we're installing ghost wires in the center of each bay to support the net. All right, so this here is our support wire for a ghost wire. Keeps the net from pulling down on the wire too much. Take the ferrule here. Just loop it around this wire. And we'll just put this a little bit of tension on. And we'll do one on the other side.
So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting on the skirt net, and with this net, we have to sew net to net, right? So I connect one piece of net, right? Because they're only 100 foot long. So when we cut it to size, which this is 8 by 100, we got to sew it to the existing net that's already on there to close that line up, and then we're going to sew the top line, and then drop down, sew the bottom line up to about a foot of it, and go back up and sew the top line, and we pinch a full square every time we sew it to a line, whether it be net to net or actual cable with the hog ringer gun. So grab the corner, stretch out the existing, and then I snap it on. And then what I like to do personally is come to the closest clip, grab it on the clip, and that way you have a little space to kind of grab net to net like this. And when I'm sewing net to net, I'm sewing each square, but when you sew onto the wire, you're sewing every other square. When you're sewing net to net, you don't want to go too far at the top with just a little bit sewn, because it could move on you and then you won't have enough stretch to come back. So you want to keep it just get a good amount there so the net's off of where you're sewing, and then come back down and sew back. And so what they're doing right now is they're cutting in the lights. When you pull the net, the tension of the net, it's going to pull up on top of the lights, like that light right there, where it's kind of pulling against the light. So what you want to do is you want to find a line that's dead center of the light, then you slice it just enough to pop it around the light, then you take the hoggering gun and you sew it right back up. That's how you close the light.
Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. You gotta wave there.